Hello!
All right, welcome everybody. Here we are. This is the Injustice Watchtower.
Watchtower streams.
We've been planning this for a long time. Let's get some introductions out of the way.
Absolutely.
I am Tyler Lansdowne, community specialist here at NetherRealm Studios. Beside me, as always, I have
Derek Kurtzik, designer here at NetherRealm Studios.
and maybe you know him. Got a very special guest today, Mr. Ed Boon. Welcome.
Thanks.
Wait.
It's great to always be here in these first episodes.
We'll
Okay.
get there.
I was going
We'll
to
get
say,
there.
don't.
We're going to do these and then go across.
Oh, okay.
So we love having you here at the first one. It's great having you here. We also got Jen behind the new computer desk.
Hey everyone, how's
There
it
we
going?
go. And it's great to have you here. We're going to go through a couple of notes, and then we're going to get right into you. We got some Twitter questions for you today to kind of go through. Quite a bit of them, actually. So it's
Yeah,
pretty
yeah.
nice.
Hopefully we get a lot of them.
Get a lot.
Yeah.
Everybody always complains we don't go through enough questions.
Yeah, yeah. So we're
I
going to try to do a bit
think
of a
we've-
lightning round thing here.
Mhm.
Yep.
Very game showy. I think we have a lot of questions that we can answer for you today.
Yes.
I want to thank some people. Getting these streams together is not just like us putting a stream together.
No.
It involves the entire building getting a special build ready for us. It involves... You doing takes over here? It involves a special build. It involved, we had all the art done. Thank you to Bruno, Rigo, everybody in the studio who's really helped us make this build happen. That said, this is an early build of the game.
It is.
So things that you see may change. Like if you're looking for frame data, if you're that kind of player, a lot of that will change. We're trying to give you the earliest look we can right now, which may involve some things changing. That's just how it goes.
Yeah.
So early builds can be unstable, just letting you know that. What else do we have? I think that's it right now. Also, big thanks to the NRS Super Squad and
Super
IT
Squad.
for getting the whole room all set up for us with all the new tech gadgets and our
yeah.
new wall. And yeah,
Look at all this stuff.
we got some great stuff going on here.
We've
So,
upgraded quite a bit. I'm
we
pretty
have.
impressed.
We have. So, first of all, Ed.
Yes.
I say we go right in. We go right into some questions.
Sure.
We
Sounds
we
good.
got them from Twitter. So we have some ones that are a little longer form that you can answer, and then we're going to go into a game show lightning round style of yes, no, maybes.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Sound good? Okay. Out of the new characters we've revealed, as of now, what character would you say is your favorite right now and why?
Atrocitus, probably. He's the most, probably the biggest departure in terms of new characters with combination of this lantern ability and the big doomsday-like hulking thing. So I've always also liked the way he looks in his gear is awesome. I can't wait for people to see all the gear.
And we will be showing you some of his how to work some gear today, and it's
Yeah.
really, really cool.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll get to that very shortly. Also, this is great. We got a phone call coming in. Should I take it on stream?
I don't know.
We roll the dice.
You know, I
Yeah,
think he should probably text me if he's calling me right now, because I can't really answer the phone. About Atrocitus also that you said is he is a big body character, and he's different in a way that he's not like your typical grappler character, though. He uses more Red Lantern type
Exactly,
stuff.
yeah.
And I like the big. I've been playing a lot of Atrocitus,
Yeah,
and he does.
yeah.
He's not like your typical grappler.
And Dextar's like the greatest ever.
We forgot to
Yes.
Yeah.
Dexter,
Yes,
yeah, a
yes,
little
yeah.
cat that'll paw at you,
Paw you.
All right, one question
One
done.
question down. So that's all the questions we have. Ed. So we're gonna, P&D Mustard, good old Ketchum Mustard.
Yeah, yeah.
Wanted to know if there'll be, because we know we have some shaders in the game that can change some of the colors. He wanted to know if there'll be some shaders for color loyalists, like he loves his yellow.
Yeah,
Will there
yeah.
be some? Will characters have different kind of colors they can put on?
Yeah,
themselves?
it's obviously there's going to be shaders that are kind of like tinted to a certain color, but I don't think we have a strategy of there are a lot of yellow fans out there. Let's give them so you'll probably have it, but I don't think there's going to be like a color that is represented across the entire roster of characters.
Just for Mustard getting all yellow. That's not fair.
Exactly.
Brett Beeling, remember Brett Beeling did all the combat classes for us back in the day for Mortal Kombat. Had a pretty interesting question that I thought was fun. If you, because you love Twitter, people know this, you're a big Twitter fan. If you could tweet yourself before you started Mortal Kombat, what would you tweet yourself?
I would tweet myself, cancel the Special Forces project.
Wow. All right.
Hot takes today.
Yeah,
hot takes.
yeah.
Truth is just flowing.
I would tweet myself to start Twitter.
Ooh.
Oh, right.
to
That's
create
right.
it.
Right.
So we obviously have some different, you can change your outfits, change your characters. When you do that, do you have to, can you save them? Can you keep coming back to them? Can you pick the ones you like and go back?
You will, and you will get these guys, and our next guest are going to give you a, a demo of that, which will illustrate exactly how it works. It's going to be awesome.
Right. That was from Mr. Dude.
Mr. Dude.
Caboose XBL. Besides the gear system, what would you say is the most ambitious thing about Injustice 2?
The story mode. The story mode is people are going to love it. It's just amazing. It's a fantastic, the ultimate Justice League cinematic experience, interactive cinematic experience. It's so cool to see these characters interacting with each other, participating in the fights. We're doing a lot of cool new stuff with our story mode. It's huge. It's epic. I cannot wait for people to see this thing. It's just awesome.
And we'll be going into the story mode in future streams, and there's some pretty neat stuff that we have not announced yet. I think we will, actually.
Yeah.
You're doing takes again. I love the takes. Give me takes. Mighty X Farce. What made the gear system so appealing to the studio?
The customization, I think, is one of the words. Everybody loves to make their own version of something, and so you have these established characters, and there's nothing like making your version of Batman, not only with how he looks but how he plays. And so I think that was like something that really excited everybody about just the entire the longevity of the game and just making it your version.
Right. Cool. And then we'll show later, too, like, you're really able to create what you want to look like. And also, in certain ways, as we'll explain, kind of make them play a way that you'd like them to, too. So you're really creating how you want it to work.
Yeah, people will get a good taste of that with the beta, too.
Yes.
So.
Will there be any, this is from Adam Langhorn, will there be any characters in the roster that are sort of on the fringe, some sort of unknown, maybe lesser known characters?
Yes, that's one of the most exciting things about the sequel is with the first Injustice, I think we covered the highest profile DC characters, but there's some really interesting and really unique characters that are deeper in the roster that we're suddenly able to do. I think Atrocitus was one of them. We really, but there's a ton more of these little more obscure, but just as interesting, just as cool characters that are going to be revealed, as we go all the way out to May.
I'll say that one of the lesser known ones I've played with, and this character may have my favorite fight style. So there's some really cool stuff happening.
Yeah.
That will be, all of these characters, of course, you'll see on stream eventually, and we'll go through them all like we always have. Tweets from me, not actually me, that's his Twitter name.
I was totally confused.
Yeah, it wasn't. I'm not tweeting you to find out questions. Will every returning character have a new special move?
Will every returning character have a new special move? Yeah, that's going to be another thing that we're going to see when you guys demo this, is the role that special moves play in creating your own character. It's not just variables that are tweaked there. You can actually control which special moves you want to have in your arsenals, and these questions are going to be answered in a lot more detail than just what I can kind of fire off here.
Now, this is a big one. We're going to move in the lightning round. You ready for the lightning round? These are quick ones. Okay.
Okay. You're going to go through those ones first, and then we'll
take.
Yeah. Hopefully they're in the same order. We can because we're trying. The goal here is we had hundreds of questions. There's no way we can handle them all, but so we kind of took the strategy of we're going to come back with shorter but higher volume to get more questions in, as opposed to the ones we just did.
Right. First one. Will more characters receive premiere skins other than Supergirl, Green Lantern, and Superman?
Yes.
Will Space Ghost be DLC?
No.
Will there be good netcode like MKXL?
No, we're going back to the old stuff.
Will Injustice 2...
No, that's not it. That's it. Of course we're going to have the... we are actually even, constantly improving our new stuff. Everybody was really happy with the MKLX netcode, and we're going to definitely,
And that's why we have a beta.
Exactly.
Keep
exactly.
iterating on that.
Exactly.
Will Injustice 2 have a block button?
No.
Will we see Poison Ivy gameplay today?
Today, no.
Is it May 16th yet?
No.
Is Baraka too sexy for Injustice 2?
Yes.
Are the beta codes going to be going out soon?
You want to save that one?
Okay.
Yeah, let's save that one for last.
Save that one for last.
I don't know what order we're doing here.
We're over here now.
Now we're moving over here.
Now we're on your list.
Oh, okay, cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Since we have gear, can we see our friends' stats on their gear?
Could we see? Can we have Static's friend gear?
Oh,
Yeah, that I didn't.
that one. Yeah, I didn't see that
Derek,
either.
you take this one.
You will be able to see your friend's gear, yes, when you're playing online and stuff like that. But who's Static gear? I don't know. I don't know what that is.
Didn't understand that. Okay.
Okay.
Is it possible for the DLC in Injustice Gods Among Us be able to make it into Injustice 2?
It is possible.
Any predictions on how many characters Injustice 2 will have? Exact number in the exact number.
Say that again.
I'm
I'm sorry. Yeah, Injustice 2 is going to have the biggest roster that we've had, biggest initial roster and biggest DLC roster of any NRS game.
Will old Injustice DLC characters be in the main roster?
Not likely. Our main goal is to fill it with as many new characters, but that does not necessarily mean you will never see them again in the future.
Will there be any prequel comics to Injustice 2?
I'm not sure what they mean by exact prequel comic, but there is an Injustice 2 comic which is going to cover the time between the last game, and it's amazing.
Comes out April 11th.
Thank you.
How will you change the movesets of returning characters?
You're going to see a demo of this in this stream, so we're going to skip that.
How will the gear system work with tournament play?
We're going to have a tournament mode. We've said this from the beginning. Gear actually affects gameplay, and we don't want an imbalanced game, so we're definitely going to have a mode that is where everybody will play who plays tournaments.
Right. Are there going to be any third-party characters like such as Scorpion that was in the first Injustice game?
We have nothing we're announcing. Just a statistic that I've said many times before is when we've done that before, they've been the most downloaded characters. So I'd be surprised if we didn't do anything to that effect.
Around how long will story mode be?
I don't know how long. It's our biggest story mode, which we can say, and but it varies for every character.
I want this one.
Yeah.
When will Granny Goodness be revealed?
She's not.
Good. Can we have a character reveal today?
No, but we do have a cool surprise that you guys are going to be showing a little
We might
later.
have two surprises, actually.
We might have more than two.
Is there any specific character you can't wait to release? Will there be more DLC content for I2 than any other we've had before?
Yes, I think we mentioned that before. We're going to have our longest span of DLC characters, and the character that I can't wait to I can't mention.
Okay, we're stuck there.
All right.
Go ahead and take this one.
How are the graphics in Injustice 2 so amazing?
That is probably the result of our amazing tech team and art team. It's probably an entire new episode of this stream. Mm-hmm. I think it'd be a great idea to have the guys on to show some of the stuff that they did. But it is an amazing amount of work that our tech guys did, along with our artists. And you find yourself doing a lot of double takes with this game. Just amazing lighting, amazing character design. Just
The game looks beautiful.
It
It
does.
absolutely
It
looks
does.
beautiful.
Stunning.
We'll of course, there'll be some artists and stuff that we'll have come in. We'll also have, maybe some concept art show up on the stream, things like that, to kind of see, how we got to where we are.
Sure.
We have two more.
Including that last one.
Two more, yeah.
Right.
Well, that one. Is Injustice 2 pay to win?
Absolutely not. That's one of the most a pretty frequent question that's being asked. We are absolutely not going to make a system where people can pay and get gear and stuff like that. This our gear makes it affects gameplay. So we're not going to let the people with who throw money at
Deep
it
pocket
do
money.
it. Yeah, exactly. Absolutely not.
Here we are.
Final question. Are beta codes going out soon?
They are. They're going out after this stream.
After the stream?
Yeah. And as far as they're unrolling, you have more details on that.
I do have more details. So as soon as the stream is over, we're going to begin the first wave of beta invites. So hopefully around 3 o'clock, we'll do the first wave. I can't give you an exact number on that, but just like the Mortal Kombat XL stream, we're going to have waves and waves of codes go out to you. So be checking your inbox, because directly after the stream, you might be playing Injustice 2.
Yeah, and if you don't get one, the way that we do it is we do them in waves. Doesn't mean you're never going to get one, and that's just the nature of how these betas work. You can't have everybody, right away
Right.
start playing. So just be a little bit patient, but the beta will be growing, and it's going to be a lot of fun.
So you said people could play the beta today?
It should happen. We'll see what happens.
What?
Yeah. See what happens, yeah. Now, here's the thing about the beta. We're looking. This beta is online 1v1, and you'll be able to use some gear and some of the moves you get with the gear.
Yeah.
What we're looking for is just to continue to improve our online process.
Yeah.
And of course, if there's any sort of bugs with characters, please go to the message boards and let people know so we can see that stuff early.
Yeah.
It's important. We love that you're playing the game, but really important to us is we want to make the best game we can from the beta.
Yeah.
So,
That's a big part of just how we operate in the studio is the more feedback that you give us, the better the final game will be.
right. And I'm excited for everybody to play it. Like I
Yeah.
can't wait to get online and start playing people.
Yeah.
You got a beta code?
I'm still waiting.
Okay.
I hope I get in second wave.
Yeah, I
We'll
got
see
it.
what happens.
Yeah.
So Ed, there is one more thing that we want to show the fans.
Yes. Oh,
That
this
is very important to us. I'd like you to go ahead and
our first surprise.
yes, the main surprise really.
Well, we are going to be showing you the first gameplay of Robin, aka Damien,
Sure.
and it's going to give you a good glimpse of. I don't think we've shown a new character in quite a long time as far as gameplay. So we're going to give, exclusive look through the stream, and I hope you guys enjoy it.
I can't forgive the deaths.
I'm your only son, old man.
Dick was my son, too.
Well, there we go.
Yeah.
That was Robin, and of course he looks pretty awesome. Yeah.
Look at
Damian Wayne.
I hope you guys all enjoyed that trailer. Sorry about the little bit of technical difficulty. First, new game, new stream.
We're just testing things
we
out.
are working through it, but shouldn't happen again. Thank you guys for being patient with us, and I hope that little taste of Robin was able to help you out a little bit there.
He's pretty awesome.
He is. I've been playing with him a lot, and he is really, really fun. Enjoying his gameplay a lot.
Absolutely.
So right now, Ed has ventured off, so we have Mr. Paulo Garcia,
How's it going?
Hello,
the
Lord.
designer here at NetherRealm Studios, and we're going to talk about now that we've announced the beta is going live, we're going to kind of talk about what you're going to be having in the beta and maybe go over a couple characters.
Yeah, so the beta has got 4 characters in that you can play as, and you're going to be able to play them online against people, and essentially be using those characters with the new rollback style of netcode.
Awesome.
Yep.
So it's going to feel wonderful.
So let's kind of go in and kind of show what they'll be doing in their customizations, right?
Yep.
We'll start with Batman. Today we're going to show you Batman, kind of some of his changes and his new moves, and we're going to go through a more deeper dive with Atrocitus.
So as you're playing the beta, for the beta, when you're at the end of every match, we're actually going to be rewarding gear for both the winner and loser, just for the beta to make sure that people get a taste of the gear and we'll be using a different gear and different abilities in their actual matches and be able to test that out.
And this is kind of a look at the default Batman, right?
Right. So this is what you'll see first. You'll see this is like base model.
Yep.
And then we've added some gear in here, which of course all the numbers could change, the names could change, but this is sort of gear we've created for the character. And we're able to actually build out a Batman the way we want him to look and play. So Paul's going to go. That's a nice looking helmet.
I like
that.
it. Yeah. Mm-hmm. So we're going to dress Batman.
Yeah, we're going to do that. And obviously there are there's different levels of gear too, which we'll probably get into a little more later in future streams. But there'll be some more rare stuff that you can find and whatnot too.
Yeah, as you're leveling up, and the gear you get will be getting better as your character levels up also. And then because the gear is essentially randomly rolled, somebody else has a chance to get the same gear you got, but with different stats in it. And it might be better for them than it were for you. And it'll depend on how you want to use the character.
Right.
Sure. Cool.
And on top of just gear itself, every character has these 2 ability slots. So inside the ability slots can be things that could do something like give you a new special move, or they could replace an existing special move with a new special move.
So let's say I'm a Batman player who's super into zoning. Is there a way that I could even greatly improve my zoning skills with this?
Yeah, so with Batman, for example, there's a couple of these where he's got an air-to-air batarang, which will replace your air scatter
bombs.
The scatter bombs. You'll lose access to the scatter bomb special move, but then that adds a air-to-air batarang special move. And then there's also a downward version. So if you want to use up both your slots on these 2 moves, you can sort of set yourself up as a batarang tossing madman.
Yeah, so you could stay back zone in the air zone and just use all the wonderful weapons Batman has.
Now, it should be noted, though, that there are 2 slots, but there are certain moves that will take up both slots.
Yeah, there are going to be some gear moves will, depending on how strong they end up being, will take up both your slots, and some of them will take away some of your other special moves. They could even do things like give you a new super move attack, or they could give you a new character power. These will be very, very different and very diverse for all the characters in the game.
So there's not just one formula that all the characters follow.
No.
Awesome.
So let's. You want to go into Batman a little bit?
Yeah.
Cool. Let's go. Let's do that. And as you'll see too, when we show it in a second, there are 5 different loadouts, as we talked about earlier with Ed. So you can have, this is my zoning Batman, this is my this Batman, this is my cool, all the best gear Batman.
Yeah, you can lay it out based on the gameplay if you want, or you can just have different looking Batman if that's what you want to do.
So let's do Batman. Let's do Batman v Batman.
Batman v Batman.
And we'll hit your square there, and choose a different loadout from each other. I guess. Yeah.
Sure, I'll go. What do you want? What do you want?
I'll pick loadout 2.
I want 3.
Batman.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like that Batman.
So we've created some kind of nifty looking Batmans here. Now this is just scratching the surface of what we can do with characters. Obviously we've put some shaders into use here. There's only a couple available that we're using right now. During the streams we do hope to show off a lot of the really cool shaders. When you start putting shaders on, that's when you can really start kind of tweaking the knobs on how your character looks. So we've got air-to-air batarang there. Remember what your special move was there?
Well, I just did mine, which was I have the air-to-air and the
you did
downward.
that one, right.
But I'd also like to point out, look at Batman's stance.
I was going to say the same
Look
thing.
at this!
Yeah.
He's been training.
He's been training, absolutely.
So Batman now has a little bit of a different stance. As we've talked about too, he has a new super move and some new additions to some of his strings too. And you've of course changed some of his some friend
Yeah, exact frames aren't the same too. So you're going to need to learn sort of how to play the character. You're going to be familiar with like some of the general moves that he has, but there are little nuances here and there that change. So like matchups will be different.
Yeah, we talked about this last night. Like people who play Batman, you'll be able to walk in and you'll be able to play Batman, but there are a lot of changes that will kind of, like you said, nuances that'll make you play the character a little bit differently than you may have.
And you also notice that Batman's throw is different. He also has a new parry as well.
And you can change the parry out in the sets as well.
Yeah, so like my guy has the advanced parry equipped, so that'll actually let him meter burn his parry, which does more damage. And if you happen to have bats equipped, you can send them out afterwards to continue your combo.
Right.
So there'll be different ways where if you want to play a more defensive Batman, you can go with that as your character ability.
Right on. I love the yellow tones.
Oh, and his cowl's super awesome. Like, he just looks great. Like, you can see that he is a completely different Batman than I am.
And what I'm excited about too, just for my job, like I get a lot of tweets from people. I'm very excited to start seeing the people they create. Like I want to see the different color ideas you have, and like because people are going to have some crazy stuff. Every time you go online, you're going to see
Different Batman.
different versions of Batman.
Batman or Batman?
maybe?
Batman. I'm
Yeah.
not sure either.
So that's going to be really exciting for us, and I think for you guys too. Let's do player select and do.
I'm going to jump over to practice mode, make it a little easier to switch.
Oh, was
things
that a
up.
match?
Yeah.
Oh, gotcha. We're going to do practice mode. Sounds good.
All right.
Batman.
Double Batman. Should we do the different
So
ones?
let's do evading bat, and you can use bat strike.
Batman. Fighters approaching Metropolis.
So on the right side, we kind of created a take on the regular Batman. On the other side, we have those new, like glowing blue eye goggles thing, which are really cool. Kind of neon Batman.
Yeah, so he's got Batstrike equipped, which will actually replace your character power.
You gotta let me in.
Oh, I give you controls here, yeah.
I know how much you hate to do that, but sorry, pal.
Old screen. Yeah.
Old screen, yeah, yep. So go back. I think it's go back one. Go to AI options, and then put it to human.
There you
There we go.
There we are.
You turn off these buttons here.
And yeah. Booyah.
So you were saying that his character power.
Yeah, so his
now-
character power actually gets replaced with, instead of the bats going around Batman, they actually go on the opponent, and then they'll blow up within a few seconds. So that leaves you a lot of different setups. You can injure combos, putting bats in the opponent's sort of forced to block that. So that's more of like, if you're doing like a setup like Rushdown style Batman, you want to go with that. But that one does take up 2 of your character ability slots, so you have to give up other stuff to be able to put that on.
And then what all do we have with this Batman?
I believe this one has the evading bat, so if you knock me down,
No, that's just gonna bounce you back out. Well. Oh. Punching bag. Nope.
oh, there's more interactive with it. This is the middle screen. Here you go.
Hold on. I'm gonna just throw this
Throw
guy.
him out of the way.
Throw
Get
the
him out of
B-la-B.
way. Get him out of the way.
Here, knock me down real sweet.
Okay, sorry. I was just getting into it. There it is. Oh!
So he actually has that gives you a unique wake up attack with that. So it'll be something like things like that where you can actually get a new special move, but it's only used in a certain way. Like this one gives you a unique wake up.
That's awesome.
And then this one also has a similar Batarang toss to the Injustice 1 style, where if you notice the new Injustice 2 Batman, he throws his Batarangs with a little bit of a backstep, and it's a single Batarang, but it recovers faster, so it's more suitable for zoning. But people with like a advancing armored move might be able to get through that. But if you pick the other Batarang, where I'm throwing 2 Batarangs, that's going to blow up some of those armor setups.
Sure. Awesome. And can you meter burn those things, or?
Those you cannot, but the ones you have can. So there's like a little bit of a pro and con depending on which one
Okay.
you pick.
Cool. Is there anything else that we kind of want to just run down on with Batman?
We could probably go over some general stuff like the air escapes. So something like if I do a back 3 combo and then go to juggle you, the opponent actually has the ability to like hit up and meter while they're coming back, and they'll actually escape out of it and sort of like gets out of my combo. But if I know that the guy's going to try to do that, I can see he's going to do it and do something and get him and like blow him up for it.
And that does take a substantial bit of meter.
It takes 2 bars a meter, and you can go upward or backward. If you go up, it lofts you up a little higher, but then there's less recovery when you land. If you go backwards, there's actually a decent amount of recovery frames on landing on the ground. So you have to choose if you're going to try to advance up or down, and you sort of have to know your opponent's tendencies for what combos you're going to try to do and what kind of setups.
I've had some. I play in the QA lab with some of the guys. And I've been trying some of the escapes, and it becomes a mind game between you and your opponent of which one you're going to do up or back, because they can like continue a string and keep catching you or back off. There's a lot of really cool mind games with it, so I'm excited about that. I enjoy them.
Whoop!
Yeah, so that was actually a counter, so that was actually punished. So there'll be a lot of ways where you're going to sort of adjust your combos depending on the meter and whether or not your opponent's actually going to have like the gall to do it.
Right. Cool. Let's move on.
What do we have next, Tyler?
You want to do more Batman? You want to go?
Let's jump into Atrocitus.
Sure, let's do some Atrocitus. Can I
Absolutely.
Cool.
I'll ask the hard-hitting questions.
Please do.
What color is Atrocitus?
We can't. Well, in Injustice 2, it can be a lot of colors, probably.
Ooh, good answer. All right.
So let's pick me. Give me a good one. They're all good. I like that one.
I like the horns.
So this is more how we did the past is Atrocitus. Atrocitus is he's a big character.
Yeah.
Big hitbox character, but he is not he's not a grappler. He plays in a totally different way.
Yeah, you can sort of play like the brute, like Rushdown style, but he can more use his lantern abilities as more like a special move, like setup type character.
Right? Can you give me power?
Yep. And then his game plan sort of changes completely once he has Dexter fighting with him also.
You do a little.
Oh, Tyler's got to check his controls.
Well, I don't want to complain later when I've been lying the whole time. So yeah, so Atrocitus has a lot of really cool. I consider him like sort of a footsie character in a way. Like he has a lot of moves where you kind of control the mid range a lot with him. What would you say? You see him as a footsie type character as well?
He's got a lot of range. He generally has like slightly slower startup than other characters. He's got the really dangerous like puddle move that can hit from anywhere on screen. So opponents sort of have to look out for that. But that
And it's a
move's-
low, too.
Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
but it's really negative on block.
Yeah,
it's really
right.
negative on miss. So it's sort of
If I'm here, I'm done. If
Yeah.
I do it here, I'm done.
Yeah, if you do it almost anywhere where they jump over it, you'll be done. Also, it's
Right.
it's a matter of it's safer to do it when Dextar's out, and it's sort of just the opponent like guessing when you're going to do it.
Right. I use it to check people when they're trying to come in on me.
Mm-hmm.
But there are some characters from full screen who can punish it, not like full combo, but can can get some good damage off on it.
Yeah, and generally he won't really want people on top of him.
Right.
Yeah, well, that blood NATO ruins my day every time. It's low. You don't expect it, right? I've yet to see Dexstar, guys.
I'm gonna try for the first time on stream.
Oh boy.
This is bad. I'm not gonna hit it that one. I got a combo with Dexstar. Can we come to the middle of the screen with me? There, we can just push the button, I guess. Here we go. Oh, I'm better on this side.
Was that it?
But
Was
that
that
is
it?
instant move.
Yeah, so with the ability that you put on, instead of getting the ranged projectile, it actually gives Dextar a little vomit move, and that move is slightly safer on block than the projectile. It'll give you some sort of different traps you can use.
Right.
And then you also have the towards down two. Yeah, so he gets a like a low vomit. It actually does a little bit of dot damage in the ground.
look at that.
And the opponent steps over it.
That's
and
awesome.
That'll also be and then like my character, for example, he has the blood pillar, which is sort of you can use it as an anti-air and sort of like a get away from you.
Right.
And it's got a meter burn that'll allow you to juggle afterwards.
Right. So okay, I'm gonna 3 7. I'm gonna try it one more time.
Okay.
I'm gonna try it one more time. I got
You
it.
sure you can do it?
I think I can. Am I doing wrong? Oh, there we go.
Oh, to the transition.
Only took me like 3 tries. Well, that's good.
Nailed it.
Yeah. So he has some really cool foot maneuvers. He's very, he's got some range to him. It's a lot of fun to play. I've really enjoyed playing it, especially the Dexstar really brings in a different type of gameplay form as well. Because Dexstar in the regular form can throw a projectile.
Shield.
He can use a shield. He can actually claw
Cat pounce.
you.
Yes.
So when Dexstar's out, you're in trouble. Like you have to really be safe with what you do.
Yeah, and with the one I have, he actually has a meter burn, a Dexstar charge, which at any point I can just spin it out, spin a bar meter, send Dexstar as like a rushing attack.
That's
That-
one fast cat. That was awesome. Cool. And then you guys got a couple more versions? Awesome.
A couple more versions of Atrocitus.
Now, can you dress Dexstar?
Yes.
Can you put him in like holiday clothes?
Every character has a accessory slot for his gear, and Trasa's accessory slot is Dexstar. So you'll have many different pieces of gear for Dexstar, and it'll actually give you some other things on top of your stats where they might modify some stuff Dexstar does, like actually change some of just his damage percentage.
Awesome. Cool.
Atrocitus.
Double Atrocitus.
Power. What else we got? Do Siphon Power? Oh yeah, this one's.
Fighters approaching
The one that you've set up here is it takes 2.
It takes 2 slots.
Right,
It's the
it's a-
blood push. It seems to entice anger out of people.
Oh, yeah, no,
not sure
I-
why, but it seems to. It's shown to be called salt push instead of blood push, but
Right.
we're going with blood push for now.
So let's say you're playing against somebody who likes to push a lot of buttons and run in at you. What you do in that situation is you do blood push.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then Derek gets mad.
I was so mad. I was like, what the heck is this? Give him the power. Yeah, that blood push. It's awesome. Here we go.
You have blood push or what?
I have blood push. You have
I have Siphon
you
Power.
have Siphon Power. So when he does this move and you get close to your opponent, you actually see that it'll be draining a little bit of meter. You turn
But
off.
yeah, since we have full meters.
Right.
Oh yeah.
So when you have this one equipped, it actually drains meter from your opponent if they're near you.
Right.
So you can do some sort of setups, and you can do setups to winner in the last round, try to take away their class advantage, but you'll have to do that move to activate it. So you'll need to find a setup for that.
And that takes place in the other Siphon Power, which doesn't actually take, it takes your
Life.
Yeah, that one will actually take life, and that one has a meter burn. So there's a little bit of a pro and con with it, but it'll have, if you choose to use it, it'll have advantages for it.
Now, will some of these?
That's blood push.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then there's also this.
There's the meter burn blood push, which is a little bit harder.
Yeah. I love that. I love that.
So
Yeah.
there's that.
And people will be able to you can you'll be able to get some of these abilities as you're leveling up as a reward. But then there'll also be ones that can just randomly drop or randomly be gotten through different gameplay means. So with these, we're excited to see what people are going to be doing on the beta and going a lot of back and forth.
So all that stuff will also be available in the beta.
Yeah.
That is awesome. So you'll get random drops of abilities and gear.
Yeah.
Great.
Yeah, and like I was mentioned before, there'll be a competitive mode and a tournament mode for people who just want to play with just like a base even level, and then these moves won't be activated for competitive mode and tournament mode. And the same thing with your gear its stats won't affect it. But in general, we want people to just have fun, create the character, and essentially make the character play they want to play, and be able to just come up with different setups and different like combinations of stats and abilities that will let you have a huge advantage over your opponent.
Cool.
Right. There's like really two things you can play the regular no gear version, but you can also at the same time be creating the best character you can and be running up that ladder too. So you can definitely be playing two different types of game.
And on top of it, they all have very different visual looks, and you'll essentially be making the character look the way you want them to look.
Right.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not kidding when I say like the amount of stuff we're showing you right now with the way the characters look is just a small part of it.
Yes.
I've seen some shaders and heard of some shaders that are amazing, that you are going to be blown away by.
I love a lot of the Harley shaders.
There's some stuff out there that is just really, really intense, and I can't wait. And we'll try to get some shaders shown on streams.
A shader show?
A shader
showcase.
Maybe not a full show. Shader showcase.
Shader showcase.
Might be something we do on stream. What do you think about shader showcase?
Okay.
You're
Yeah.
a little indifferent to that.
A little bit different, but
He's loving it on the inside.
I think people are going to be very excited, which is the fact that you can make the character look the way you want him to look. You can make him play sort of the way you want him to play, and you'll be going to be rewarded for putting time in and actually putting in game time with gear and abilities and stuff.
Right.
Are you cosplaying right now with your Deadshot hat?
No, but it's just a little reminder that the return of zoning is coming.
The return of zoning.
I love it.
Excellent. So, as we said earlier, the beta code's going out at the end of this stream.
At the end of the stream.
So
we should extend this stream as long as possible.
I think people probably want to play. But we do have one more thing I want to talk about.
Okay.
And we're almost done, actually. We're going to have kind of a shorter stream today. Keep in mind, we are going to keep doing streams. We're
Yes.
doing streams all the time. I wouldn't say next week, but I would maybe the week after. We're looking for one. Maybe we'll see. And then as we start ramping up towards the launch, we'll be having a lot of streams and a lot of really cool surprises coming your way that you don't know about yet, and I'm very excited to show off.
Yeah.
But that's in the future. This was just sort of our base. Hey, we're back.
Yes!
The beta is coming. Ed Boon was here. We had a really great show so far, but there's something I want to talk about.
Oh.
So, everyone has mentioned, we get a lot about the belt battles and how fun they were and how Derek won most of them.
Yeah,
I'm okay
absolutely.
with that. I'm okay
Absolutely.
with that. I had a fun playing them, but I thought about it. And I was like, a belt is not going to work for this. We don't have an injustice belt.
It's not really like in the lore.
No.
No.
So, I messaged with the people from DC and said, hey, do you have like a mini like Green Lantern that we can find over? That's an object of power, right?
Yep.
Well, DC, Derek, DC obliged a little bigger than I expected. I'm pretty happy about it. So this is what we're fighting for now. This is the new belt. The Lantern Battles we'll be calling them.
Oh, yeah. And it stays on my desk. I mean, whoever wins desk, right?
Right. Or we'll just keep it in the room for the next
Yeah,
week.
probably.
But this is what we'll be fighting over, the Lantern. And here's the other deal. I thought, and a lot of people in the stream did as well, that we kind of, during our belt battles, always kind of played the same characters, right?
Yep.
And maybe that got a little boring. I am going to figure out a way for the future for us to have to challenge ourselves to learn new characters. Maybe go into QA and get trained, things like that.
A little training.
so-
Will there be a training montage?
There may be.
Ooh.
If you have any ideas at home, please tweet us about how we can pick the characters we're going to play. Because, sometimes we'll play our mains. Sometimes we got to branch out.
Oh, what if
think,
we tweet out like 3 options,
Yep.
and then whatever those people select, we have to play one of those?
That's a good idea.
A
I'll
little
tweet that to
bonus. Every once in a while, somebody might come in and give you specific gear for you to play with.
Ooh, that would be
Interesting.
cool too.
Interesting.
Excellent.
So we'll also so tweet us. If you guys have any ideas of how you want us to fight for the belt, let us know. Today, we weren't going to have a belt battle. We weren't going to.
We weren't.
But I say we do.
Yes!
Okay.
I'm excited. I'm gonna need a controller.
Thanks.
Let's do this. Woo! And I guess since we showed off Batman Atrocitus, we should do that.
I'm fine with that.
Okay.
Now, here's the other deal.
No, there's
Oops.
you picked Batman, huh?
Let's switch because we're on the wrong side.
Okay.
Let's just twist it up as much as possible.
Okay. Yep. Absolutely.
All right. So I think
You picked Batman again.
So let's do. Let's do base. Just do base. Or do you want to do gear?
Ooh.
I say we do gear.
I say we do gear too. All right.
I'm gonna do. I think I might do.
I really love this Batman. This Batman is awesome.
Thank you.
You did that?
I didn't. No, I did nothing. I put the pieces on.
I mean, you dressed it.
Yes,
You
I
did.
did literally nothing with the character.
Oh yeah.
But- so I'm picking Blood Push.
I have no clue which one this loadout has, but I'm gonna figure it out.
Yep.
Yep. Because I probably should have looked.
Well, here we go.
Roll the dice.
Is your general Batman strategy just consist of doing back three?
No, jump twos.
Jump two.
Jump twos.
Okay, gotcha.
So here we go. First Lantern battle.
Yes!
Very excited. Can I pause real quick?
Yeah.
I want to say before I forget. You guys, the fans of the game of NetherRealm, have been so cool to all of us. Everybody in the studio, with all the tweets you've sent us, like wanting the show to come back and wanting to see all the work that everyone in this studio has been doing. And it makes me, I'm really happy to be doing these again. Like, it's one of my favorite things to do. I'm sure it's one of yours.
I love it.
I know I drop a lot of combos and suck at the game sometimes, but I'll tell you what, doing these is a highlight of my week every single week.
Yep.
So, thank you all for coming to join us, and we're going to keep giving you the best stuff we can.
Absolutely.
Except for combos, I'm going to give you the worst.
And I might win a lot.
There we go. It's already off to a... No.
Oh!
How about
that?
No.
Oh, come on,
You
man.
want to push buttons?
No, I don't. Oh, okay. Jump two, don't fail me now.
Oh,
yeah. Come on.
You gotta stop doing that.
This is one of those times where I would say I miss Steve and his
His
stellar
commentary.
commentary. Maybe we can just have him stand outside the door.
You're jump twoing a lot, so I'm going to blow that up a little bit. Have you noticed?
A little bit. No!
Oh!
Come on. Oh, Dexstar. Was that a shield into the lift?
Yes, it was a shield
Okay.
on the lift.
Okay.
You know I've been practicing this character.
Yes, I do. Alright. Wave 3. Are you going to go into punch? Oh, flying punch walk. Air punch walk. Okay. Whenever you're done with that. You had a good run.
I had a good round there.
Here we go. Boop. No. My full screen grapple apparently did not fool you at all.
I told Steve Brabeck that I was going to get better
Oh.
anti-airs this year for
Yeah.
this game, and I think I've been working on that.
It's that load blood NATO is just eating me.
Here we go. Not a problem. Yeah, there we go.
Oh no! Blood NATO.
Did you let us fall for it right beside
You just
you?
double blood NATO. Not cool. Nope. You gonna do it again?
Nope.
Yeah, you are. You're Tyler. I do the same move a lot.
But
Lanes down.
now I'm doing strings into it.
You're professional. You got good. There you go. No blood push. Green bats.
You'd be a perfect
Man,
Red
I
Lantern.
love
I only
that.
come in black.
Look at his eyes.
That was
Awesome.
so good. Push the wrong button. It's fine.
Oh no. I'm gonna try and do parries for the rest of the time. Oh, okay.
Oh! One for you. One for you.
One.
Paulo, as a person who watches a lot of streams and a lot of fighting games, what am I doing wrong here?
I think it would just be optimizing your damage. Would probably go a long way.
I'm gonna pick a different outfit.
Okay.
And I think there needs to be more mental games, like try standing far away and like ducking up and down really fast. See if that makes Derek go insane.
Okay.
That's funny. That's good.
Besides that, I got nothing else.
Atrocitus.
I'm gonna do the horns one. I'm gonna go pure evil on this one.
Ooh.
That might be good.
Some of it could be once you have Dexar out, then go nuts.
Yeah, here's the deal. You know when you learn a new character, especially in our game in Injustice 2, sometimes like the trait's the last thing you really start optimizing.
that's
I'm
true.
not quite ready with Dexter yet, and I understand that. But here we go. I was blocking. I thought I was.
No.
You parried.
Well, it's because you just throw moves out.
Yeah, because I'm trying to do pressure. I'm in trouble.
Under pressure.
I might get flawless here.
No, your cat got me a little bit.
I don't know what to do in the corner.
Well, you can wake up with the punch block move.
Ah! All right. Now who's in the corner? It's Thank you.
Pretty good bait.
No! Oh, okay, I guess I'll stop that.
Keep doing that. Keep doing that all day.
Stop it.
You can't parry that.
Yes, I can! Oh!
Parryable.
Pull out the butcher.
It's a big Red Bull.
Yeah, it is.
Go.
Throwing that money.
Oh, dang. Throwing coins at me.
That's right. I'm rich. I do what I
Rethink your
want.
strategy.
All right, now it's time.
Okay. I really just want to parry for the rest of the match, but I don't think it's gonna work.
It seems like a bad strategy.
Yeah, but it would be really awesome if I nailed it. Yeah, I said crud. We haven't got
It's a PG-13 game. There's not, we got to change.
right. I can say worse things than crud, but there could be children watching.
I hope
Hope we've branched out to
I should have done that.
the more child-based
Your rage is
people. Like, okay, you know what? It's team, man. Nope.
I'm not doing anything either. Oh, shut up back.
Oh no. Just throwing out away trees.
You're done, Atrocity.
No, no. That's fun. That is fun. What is that face? Look at that face. It is such,
I think that's like a salty face.
that is such a salty face.
Yeah.
That's sort of annoying, right?
Right? Oh yeah, that's that's the worst.
We got 8 seconds left. I think you should
Yep.
walk back and sort of sit around.
No! Oh yes. No! Oh, if I lose this, I'm gonna be salty. Yes!
I had to go for back 3, All right, you got the first lantern. That's great.
Woo, 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 woo.
Congratulations.
Gosh.
Huh.
Can I fit around my neck?
No, don't do that. Don't do
Okay.
that. It weighs like 9 pounds.
Yeah.
So Derek won because I got parried. Count them. Watch the restream and count how many times that happened. 'Cause
That was awesome.
I started like doing other stuff.
Yeah.
But, just kind of got caught.
Yeah.
So, anyway, everybody. So that was the first stream. Paulo, thank you so
Yeah.
much. I want to thank Ed Boone for being here.
Thank you,
earlier.
Ed.
Hope you guys get a beta code soon, and they're coming out in waves, so that you'll get one when you do.
Thank you, Jen.
Jen, of course, thank you so much for being here. Everybody, it's been a great time. We'll see you again really soon. Keep an eye on our Twitter, our Facebook, and we will tell you about the next Watchtower.
Are you gonna be on the beta night?
Should be.
Me too. Maybe we'll see you there.
Maybe we'll see you there. Thank you all very much. Goodbye.
Cool. Thanks for watching.